Alright, so we have a TvZ here, and anyway, so TvZ, and alright, sorry about that. So TvZ, so basically going for a Widow drop into mech. Getting a second evolution chamber, speed, roaches. So this is almost out. Let's take a look at his vision. So he's got observers to scout this drop. And there it comes. And it looks like he sees it, which he does. So he brings his stuff back. And I'm doing my micro, and then I send it in, and I do the quick widow. Looks like he's got enough units there to get rid of one of them, get the next one. 11 kills in the income tab, 24 instead of 35, which makes a big difference.
Add-on. Your forces
So
are under attack.
that Widow Mine did pretty well, and I just want to get the medevac out of there so it stays alive. So now I start to build barracks, supply depot. I think I made a big mistake in this game, not macroing, not doing enough supply SCVs. So I think I was just behind in my SCVs that I should have not been behind on, but it happens. I send a scout out to the tower, siege up tanks to deal with a counterattack,
Upgrade complete.
take the tower. He takes his third, which I checked to make sure he didn't take a super early third, because I saw a really late spawning pool. So
Add-on complete.
now that I'm kind of defended, it's really about getting those SCVs, stim. Really should have been building more buildings, but I decided at this point I'm kind of a little behind, I feel like. Not in the worker count, because I've killed 11. It's more that I just feel like I messed up my macro a little bit, so I'm going to go do another drop. I've repaired that medevac, and I'm going to check up for a third there, which he didn't have, so that means he has a third all the way up there. And it wasn't saturated yet, so like I said, it wouldn't have made sense to go attack it. I just would, and I kind of assume it's there, but anyway. So I come over here, and I said I want to kill this queen. So I drop here, kill the roach, and basically my goal is to get rid of this queen. In the unit tab, he has 2 queens, so now he only has 1, so he can't do his injects. And I pick up, and I move, and I just want to go take a look over here, see what's going on. And I decided I'm just going to send it back home. So while that was going on, I built another factory, another barracks, 2 eBays, and an armory. Because my upgrades are going to be behind. Not only did I not do an early eBay, did do SCV, so I was a little behind there. But I killed the queen, which is good. I do a scan to see what he's up to. He's going to do Hydras. So this is important. I know it's going to be Roach Hydra, not Roach Muta, which means I need more tanks and less Marines, and I also need you know, I don't need to deal with Thors as much. Maybe one, but really don't need them as much. It's more going to be Marine, tank, and then I'm going to do Hellbat, of course, for more meat. So it's an important distinction. And I text to Lair. I mean, or he's morphing to Hive, I should say. So now, so at this point, again, I'm pretty low on the harvesters. This is an atypical game for me. I do a boost here. I want to kill this queen. He knows I'm going for the queens now, so I pick up. I lose a couple guys. You know, I haven't lost much. Supply block, getting my +1/+1. I kind of think. So I'm just going to see what he's doing here. Let's back that up 1 second. So he sees me go away. He comes back down. I drop. He sends his units, not realizing it, and I drop on that queen, kill that queen. Get up, get out of there. So he's got 2 queens. So basically, I've killed his second queen. He had to rebuild this one. This one I never touched, and now he doesn't have a queen here again. So I'm fucking up his production.
Mineral field depleted.
And now again, I'm trying to build units, supply depots. Macro is not great this game, so I use some harassment to make up for the lack of that. More tanks, because again I know it's going to be Hydra, Roach instead of Hydra, Ling, Roach, maybe some Bane, but it's not going to be a lot of mutas. So I keep doing tanks, and now I decide it's about time to move out. I put my +2 on the way, +1 attack on the tanks. I send a small group of Marines out front so he doesn't see it's a full army. And then I send everything. And here it is. So I siege up, kill these Lings. And again, I'm going to move out my army. And I'm going to send 1 Marine in each direction, getting all my supply depots there. So slowly move out. I see some creep. Hang here. Send a Marine out. Send a Marine out. And there it is. I see the army. Siege up. Push my army forward. He gets a couple fungals off. But ultimately, his forces is getting wrecked by my tanks. All my bio, or most of my meat shield is gone. Actually, not really. A good chunk of my meat shield is still there. So I leave a few tanks sieged. I move a few siege tanks in. Take out his 4th. Make sure that my units don't go too far. And then a couple tanks at a time. Well, I do do some supply depots because I'm supply capped. Do some mules, but then basically once I'm there, take the last group of tanks up. I see a force coming, so I try to protect these guys by bringing them down, and he has to kill everything to do that, which is a good push. But see, I still had tanks here protecting them and sieging up little by little, moving forward. More Marines, more Marauders. More tanks, more Hellbats coming. And let's just look at that last attack from his perspective real quick. So he's making Hydras. He's getting his +1 melee attack. He's got +1/+1. He's getting, so sends out some units. His 3rd's coming down.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Metamorphosis. Our forces are
So he sees a push and sends the Lings, it looks like, on purpose first.
Forces are under attack.
Just sends a few. Sees a big force. Decides he's going to hold position here. He sees it all coming. In the unit tab, he's got 2 queens. He never rebuilt that 3rd queen. He's got 3 Infestors, 8 Banes, 18 Roach, 17 Hydra, 26 Lings. So if you look at the army tab's about even. He doesn't have that much extra larva, 7. So you can tell here that my queen harassment did some good damage. And he really wants to get in here, but I have 2 or 3 lines of tanks. 1, 2, 3, I've got 9 tanks. So while I do take a lot of damage, the medevacs do some healing. His army value goes to nothing. Again, I don't mind engaging the roaches right here. A couple tanks are firing, not all of them. But fundamentally, I just don't want my tanks to die. So now he realizes this is a bad idea. Keeps pushing. And he brings his last, while he's producing 5 more roaches, he brings his last group of roaches around the back. And decides he's going to push around the back. And again, I get a couple shots off. My back row of tanks are hitting him. My bio got there fairly quickly. He's got 12 more Lings in production. He sees that force. He knows it's no good. And that's that. 3,000 to 11,000. So it's more than triple the unit loss ratio there. And he's got a lot of money. Not a lot of larvae. So basically